We are here at Kelly's, one of our favorite watering holes here in the DFW. It's a Bourbon County brand stout night here at Kelly's, so we have 3 options that we're going to partake of. We've got the original Bourbon County barrel stout at 14.5%, Mr. Womack. It's a stiff one.
Yeah.
So she says. Here in the middle, we've got Bourbon County brand stout Monastery, which is full of cherries, I'm assuming. And then we've got Bourbon County brown stout Olla, the Cafe, I believe. Cafe de Olla, that's it. Which is
Kind of a coffee.
loaded with coffee. So these are always highly chased down whenever they get released. So we got lucky enough here at Kelly's to have 3 of them here. So we're gonna
That's why we're
slam
here.
back a few.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start off with the Granddaddy. This is Bourbon County Brown Stout,
The OG.
the OG. Yes, sir.
Original Goose.
The original Goose. This is what launched the brewery. It is coming in at about 14.5%. That's a lot of alcohol right there.
Yes.
So we're gonna give this a little sniff. Wow, nice and boozy. Got some black strap molasses coming through on the nose there. Some vanilla, maybe hints of it. We'll take a whiff. Don't take my word for it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
All right. Love coming to Kelly's. They always have good stuff. All right, let's give this a. Oh yeah, this is warmed up a little bit. So
Yeah.
we're getting, of course, all the licoricey, molassesy character there. Plenty of bourbon coming through on this. Bit of the
You
oak.
said it's bourbon?
Yeah.
Is it a certain kind of bourbon?
It's Bourbon County. So it is, but you asked me that, I don't remember which one it was. But plenty of bourbon coming through. But there is enough of the original beer coming through. A lot of times when you barrel age things, the barrel overcomes the beer and you don't get the beer quality. This maintains it, even though it does have quite a bit of booziness to it. But it kind of rolls across the tongue. You get little glimpses of the bourbon, of the molasses, of the stout, of the oatmeal that's present there. Give it a taste.
I like the original. I like the original a lot. That's good.
It's always a crowd pleaser, this one.
It's dangerous though. I think I can drink that a little faster than it's supposed to be drank. But you don't drink much of those. You know, you only have like one. And to me,
Right.
I can't have.
So you're a lightweight.
I'm a life.
Beer number 2, Mr. Womack.
Monastery.
This is Bourbon County brand stout, Monastery. I love saying that.
I like it too. I didn't know I knew that language.
So Monastery is with cherries. I don't know what Mon means, but
Is it with?
I don't know with Frank. Oh, I thought, or dude, or whatever. At any rate, we're gonna give this one a shot. Wow, you can smell plenty of sour cherry in this. Real raw fruit, kind of like it's been mashed, you know? Imagine that smell. There is
Sour mashed fruit doesn't necessarily sound good, but it is
we
good.
haven't been eating fruit around. So it kind of drowns out the
You see something landing
there's
in there?
something in there. Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
he loved it.
Yeah. He's got a drinking problem.
I'm not gonna drink that. That adds some protein that
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
I haven't drunk that. Now, okay, I'm not going to gross people out by sipping on this. So we're gonna order another one. But our producer is insisting that we drink it, bug and all.
Yeah.
Just a bug.
We're having. He likes nature and protein like that.
He hates to see your beer go to waste.
I hate coronavirus and disease.
This could be the goose virus.
Right. I don't know where that's
There's
been.
no goose virus. To goose, there's no virus for you guys.
So I'll let my producer drink it.
Whoa, I'm rolling. Look who's here.
We got our producer here, Mr. John Kelly, who's insisting on me drinking that. So he's going to do it.
Ah, you didn't drink much. You can't taste it at all.
Can't taste the beer or the bug.
Can't taste the bug at all.
Okay.
Didn't leave a mark at all.
So if you get that beer. All right, I'll try it. Nobody's sued. Nobody grossed out. Okay. I gotta be honest, it's creeping me out a little bit because the bug was in it, but objectively, there's plenty of the cherry coming through that. It's almost like my grandmother used to make this oatmeal, and she would do kind of like a cherry, what's it called when you cook it down with sugar, the macerated cherries.
Puree?
It's not it becomes puree, but it's kind of like a compote. That's what it is. Like a cherry compote on oatmeal. This is what this reminds me of, with a nice dash of really good bourbon. So this is an adult version of that breakfast. But this is nice. This is good. I think I prefer the original over this, but I do like the kind of nostalgic trip back to my childhood with this one. This was good. All right, beer number 3. This is, yes,
So glad we're sitting on the same side of the table, man.
I do too.
All right.
This is not weird or creepy at all. Guys do this all the time.
Brent and I go. We do this most of the time. Yeah.
This is like an abbreviated version of the Last Supper, but with beer and 2 dudes.
Some fries.
And some fries. Fries and beer instead of bread and wine. But
Original.
Monastery,
Now we're down
we're
to.
down to Cafe de Olla. So this one is, I'm assuming, loaded with coffee. So I'm going to give it a. Yeah, it's kind of a latte kind of scent to it right off the bat.
Yeah.
You
Taste
notice 0 head. There is no head whatsoever. There's just a teensy lacing around the glass. Very little carbonation. It's almost a still. But it smells awesome. I smell plenty of the latte. You get the kind of brown sugar, you get, cinnamon, creamer, kind of.
Yeah, so the coffee, it's got a little bit of latte to it. It's different. It's not
Exactly.
just coffee.
If Starbucks would have served beer, this is what it would be.
I heard they were going to start serving beer. So.
That's what they should start with.
Yeah.
Okay. Lots of coffee. There's like, what's that raw sugar, like panela? That Mexican sugar? Yeah. It's got that. Cinnamon. It's got the latte kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It's yeah. This is like if
It's
you,
a full meal.
It's a very sweet coffee.
Breakfast.
This is. But I like that there is plenty of the beer coming through, which I still appreciate. This is why Goose Island nails this every year. Is they keep the beer flavor there, even though it's heavily ornamented with all this other stuff.
Let's end it with a cheers.
Let's do it. All right, it was too weird with just 2 of us sitting on the same side, so we brought in a third. This is Mr. Jeff Hamilton. He's the COO of Kelly's, our favorite watering hole here in Allen, Texas. All right, so what caught my eye a couple of days ago was the poster for the Bourbon County Goose Island Stouts. Tell us a little bit about the relationship you have with Goose Island and Bourbon County, and how you're able to access these kind of hard to come by brews.
Sure. So in 2012, we started understanding that the best way to get allocated or barrel-aged products was you had to be a good customer to the brewery. And so we would bring in Goose Island IPA and some of their pale ales and wheat beers because we knew that when we purchased and became good to them, then in return they would allocate or send us some of their finer selection. And so Black Friday every year is when Goose Island releases the Bourbon County Bourbon Stout Series. And so ever since 2013, we've continued to be a good customer for them. They continue to send us good stuff. And so we've had anything from Bourbon County Rare that they only shipped 2 cases to Collin County. I think we were the only off-site restaurant to get even 1 single case. We did a big flight night with it. But every year it's one of our more popular weekends when we release it. And we like to just have like Goose Island be the main focus on barrel-aged stouts for that particular weekend. So they're good to us. We try to continue to be good to them.
That's a restaurant pro tip right there.
Right.
It has to be a win-win.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a note to the kids out there wanting to open a restaurant.
Yeah, don't do it.